Hello ghouls and gremlins, and welcome back to Draw More for Kids. Today we're still on our Halloween theme and we're going to do a spooky little spider. Now he's not going to be too nasty because I'm going to give him a little smiley face, but I think he'll be fun to draw. You'll need to have your page in landscape, so going this way, because we want our spider to end up around about here and we're going to have his legs coming off like this. So we're using up the best of our space. Now something that we don't normally do is to use a pencil line that we can rub out at a later date. And I'm actually going to put a little pencil line in today because I want to get more or less of a circular shape. So I'm going to start off with a little basic circular shape, and that's just going to be my guide for when I do this spider's hair. I want the lines to come out and come back, and I want them to stop around about on this shape. It doesn't have to be exactly on the line, but this is going to give us a little bit of a guide so that we end up circular shape. Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult to stay in a circle if you don't have a little guide. So we want to go out and back and out and back. And this is going to be our hairy little spider. Now remember, I said it doesn't matter if you go right over those lines or you come in or come out. You just need to go back and forward, and you need to be around about where that line is until you hit the almost to the bottom. I want you to stop around about here somewhere on both sides, and we'll just see what we're going to do when we get down there. Alright, so we're back to the top and we're going to go in the other direction now, out and in and out and in. We're just making a little hairy spider, out and in all the way, using your little guideline to keep that circular shape. Okay, now down here I'm going to make one down, one back up. Because I stopped a bit early on this side, out and in back there. That just gives him a little bit of a chin basically. Alright, now the next thing we want to do for our spider is give him some eyeballs, and I'm going to purposely make his eyes a different size. I want one to be a bit bigger than the other, so I'm going to make this circle here, and then beside it I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make them try and join them up, and I'm going to make one a bit bigger than the other because he's a bit ghouly. It doesn't matter what his eyes look like. We're going to make another circle inside and then inside here, and then we're going to do our little dot, a little black eyeball. Okay, I'm also going to give him a couple of little eyebrows just on the side there, so you can do that if you want to, you can leave that out. Now because my spider is going to be a kind of happy guy, I'm scooping his little mouth around like that. I'm going to give a little scoop here and a little scoopy line here. Alright, that kind of adds to how happy he is. But because we're talking about a Halloween spider, guess what he's going to get? Some bangs. Alright, now let's get his legs started. We need to think that he's going to have 8 of them. Now I'm going to go back to my pencil again because what I want to do is give myself another little bit of a guide. You'll notice when I use the pencil, I use it so softly you might not even be able to see it on the screen. But then it's going to make it easy for me if I want to rub it out later when I come back and put my colour in. Alright, so I'm going to give him 1, 2, 3, 4 legs on this side, and 1, whoop, didn't get the pencil in there, 1, 2, 3, and 4 legs on this side. Now he needs to have 4 and 4. He's not an insect, he's an arachnid. Arachnids have 8 legs, insects have 6. So he needs to have 4 on either side. Now what you could do is put little boots on the end here. Little boots with some little laces. Once you're all finished, you can do that. I'm actually not going to do that on this drawing because I'm just going to make him pretty plain. His legs are actually going to get some stripes. I'm going to come over that line that I already had. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to give him some thin legs. out and over here. And take it back. Out and over here. Take it back. You might have to turn your pictures around if you want to. It makes it a little bit harder when I can't move mine because I'm showing you on the video. And then go in and give him some little stockings, stripy legs. You could also, again, you could colour these. You could make them hairy if you wanted to. Like I said before, put some little boots on the end. Completely up to you. That's going to individualise your drawing as well and make it different from somebody else's. Make it special and make it your own. Oh, I think I'll squeeze another one in there. Okay. Now once I get them all done on this side, I'll do them on the other side and I'll speed this process up a little bit for you. That's going to take a little bit of time, so you just need to be patient with this one. Alright, now I'm actually looking at his little feet and I think he does need to have shoes on the end. What I'm also going to give him up here is a little bit of a web line, so he's dropped his little web down. Sorry if I don't talk all the time when you're expecting me to, because sometimes my brain stops thinking while I'm talking while I'm thinking at the same time. It's a bit hard. Okay, what we're going to do, first of all, I'm just going to grab my pencil because I'm just not trusting myself that I know how to do this straight off. Sometimes that happens. I want to give him a little shoe. Comes out here. Little heel at the back. Heel at the bottom. And he's going to have some laces. Okay. I'm hoping that this pen is not going to be too fat for this job. Sometimes you have to change the thickness of your pen so that when you're doing delicate little areas that they aren't too big and fat and smudgy. Alright, give him a little heel. Give him some little shoelace lines. One shoe up there, one out. Alright. And now you can do different things here by putting his heel in, putting over the front part. You can change his shoes up. You can put decorations and things there. Alright, so there's one little shoe. Obviously, I still have 7 more to go. That process is going to take me a little while. What I might do is go through, draw those. I'll either speed it up or I'll cut the film and show you how he's got all these shoes on at the end. Alright, here he is. I still have a little bit of work to do if I'm going to match up all his shoes and give him all those little dots and things on his shoes, but you're going to get the idea. Now this one's going to take you a little bit of time because there's a lot of detail in it. So just be patient and work at it. You might like to have a little rest and come back again later. But if you do draw a spider and you like this, give me a thumbs up. You can also use the subscribe button underneath the video, the red subscribe button. Upload any pictures onto Instagram. You can hashtag Draw More for Kids and then I will get to see them. And have some fun for Halloween. Bye for now.